My definition of kindness is um, being giving and being open-minded while also having boundaries.
Mm.
As a trying to be reformed people pleaser, it is something that I had
Yeah.
to learn with mistake after mistake after mistake in my adult life, that I was like, oh, you can't just give and give and give and give. You will be depleted and you will get resentful, and those are horrible things to be.
Hmm.
It's hard to come back from those things, so you have to have boundaries, or else it's all for nothing, and it doesn't feel as authentic to be kind. I have learned in those moments it feels like you're doing it because you feel you have to or need to, or it's required, versus just from your genuine heart of wanting to be kind to people. There were a lot of hard times, and there were a lot of times where I got to a point where I just thought to myself, I don't know if I can keep doing this. It's really heartbreaking. I love it so much, but how much more time do I give myself to make this dream a reality?
Yeah.
And it would always come down to, I would go and I would kind of make a to-do list of like, what do I love? What do I not? What else could I see myself doing? I would go and I would try to research other jobs, and I genuinely just could never find anything else that I wanted to do.
Mm.
Nothing else filled me up the way that this did. Nothing else made me feel as great, as fulfilled. Nothing got me excited. Um, and when I would get the opportunities to perform, it it sounds kind of cheesy, but it feels so almost spiritual, and it feels so good and authentic that everything in every fiber of my being is like, oh yeah, this is what you're meant to be doing, and this is what you've trained
Mm.
to do, and this is what you're good at. Yeah, this feels right. Good. Stick with doing this. So there
Yeah.
was always just these little blips of moments where things aligned. I remember when I signed with my managers and when I signed with my agents, something I told both of them was, I was like, there will never be a breakdown that's like curvy Middle Eastern woman who is light skinned and has green eyes and has a 3 octave range. That doesn't exist. It will never be that. It will be something totally different that I am not. But if you can get me in the room, I promise I will work harder than probably any of your other clients, and I will get them to like me and notice me, and I will get
Mm.
somebody to hire me. I just need you to get me in a room. I just need you to get me an opportunity. And I will. I will bring myself and I will work really hard, and I will be in a holding room with 15 other women who all look the same, and I am the wild
Hmm.
card. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to use it to my advantage. I will be the wild card. That's fine. And I'm going to go in there and I'm going to be confident and I'm going to show them what I can do. And if it's
Mm.
for them, great. They've been really, really kind to us in a way that, get to the right place and say the right words, but you can do it your way, which is really nice.
Yeah.
And we're also really lucky that we have actors on stage with us who are open to that, because I know other people who have been in shows with actors who are like, no, 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 please just
Yes.
do what we are used to and do the rhythms that we're used to and do the punchlines that we are used to. Um, and I just feel very lucky to be in an environment where creativity and play are accepted and there's an okay for that, because it's not always the case, and one isn't right and one isn't wrong, because people have to maintain a show. I totally get that.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, I have to give credit to the fabulous Darius Rose, aka Jackie Cox, who coined the term Mary Flynn. uh, Darius and I have known each other since we were in high school, and we bonded over both being Middle Eastern and Iranian and doing theater when we were younger, because there were not a lot of us.
Mm.
And so when he came to see it, he made the joke that he's like, "Oh yeah, it's not Mary Flynn when you're on; it's Mary."
Oh, I
And I
love that.
loved that. It was so special and sweet and wonderful, and just a lovely, tiny little homage of bringing a little bit of myself and my culture to it. Um, but it's such a great role, and I've just never experienced a role that is so human. And she has, like all of us, good qualities and bad qualities, and they're both on display, and you see her flaws and you see her shine. And it's so beautiful and fun to lean into those things and to play with them. We found out that she was there because one of our fabulous dance captain and one of our amazing swings, Morgan Kerner, she had a friend who was in the audience, and her friend texted her and was like, Meryl Streep is here.
Oh.
So we knew before the overture even started that she was there, and we were all so excited. And of course, we had to keep making the joke that we're like, it's Meryl E tonight. We're all like,
Yes.
Meryl E. It did not get old for the entire almost 3 hours of our show.
Oh no.
And she was just so kind and so effusive and so generous, and it was just unreal. It's unreal. You don't think you're meeting someone at that legendary level
Yeah.
when you get to meet her.
Oh, that's so nice to hear.
I literally was just like, hello. I think all I said was like, hello, I love you. Basically, like, hello, I'm a huge fan. But she was so kind and giving. It's just a joy, and we've been very lucky that we've had a number of wonderful, incredible actors and celebs come through, and the ones who have taken the time to come and say hi to us. It means so much to us as a company.